For real.
Much respect to you, Ty, and everything you stand for. You really built a positive community off of honor in only a couple years. Dojo to the moon. And the
Fuck a couple years, nigga. This shit been like this since I first blew up. Fuck they talking about. This shit been like this since day one, nigga. I appreciate that, brother. Big fucking 13 months, man. Any mistakes you made with girls early? I would say a lot of mistakes I made early on. I think back to like freshman year of high school, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all need experience. Because my lack of experience was happening back then. I really didn't really go super crazy. I'm talking about early freshman year. So I mean like September, October maybe. But like kind of like freshman to my freshman year, I started going crazy. So only like the first 2-3 months of school, it was like I came in like on some like slow pace type shit. And I literally specifically remember my mistakes. And my mistakes was not applying pressure on chicks I could have bagged. And let's say, boom, we might have been chatting on Snapchat or I might have been flirting with her in class and then she done gave me her number and I wasn't following up with that. Like I just was flirting with her. Bullshit like that. Excuse me. Have you ever been out with a joint and saw a chick you fuck with her shoot your shot? I ain't never had no chick try to press another chick. Like I said, chat, I kind of just... Gil, I appreciate the gift this up. I kind of just always had this negativity around me, bro. Like, even if I'm like, let's say, even if I'm messing with 0 chicks, it's like chicks would assume I got 10, and even if I'm messing with different girls, I'm the one seen as a hoe, but I'm single. Or if I fuck with a chick and then I'll get her cousin or I get her best friend or I get one of her girlfriends or something like that in her friend group, I catch the smoke for it. So when you say, oh, you ever been out and a chick seen you talking to this girl, 9 times out of 10, women have never really violated me on some shit like that because they knew or they thought that they wasn't the only girl I was talking to. So if they see me talking to another girl, why would she jump out of her place and she already think I'm not talking to somebody? I mean, she already know I'm not only talking to her. Flirting be so effortless and fun once you become confident in yourself is crazy. For real, man. I'm telling you, bro, flirting, like, flirting done opened so many doors with me. Like, I'm talking about, like, rejection don't exist when you can marinate on somebody. Even if, let's say, I only exclude one situation. And this is the situation I'm going to tell y'all. If it is a high and by type of shit, like, I'm on a walk to the park and she's walking past me on the sidewalk. Like, that's a do or die. Like, you get the number, you don't. You get her Instagram and y'all start chatting on there, you don't. Like, whatever. That's like some high and by shit. But I was going to say, even like, let's say you at a bar, you at a party, you can cook. You can cook. She work with you, she at your school, dog, you can cook. I done cooked some shit that seemed like it was burning at first. So many times. That's why you can't tell me. I like Jarrell Giraffe. I appreciate the 4 months. Bro, I'm telling y'all, this shit never end. This shit never end. We even go to the example I talked about on stream the other day where we was talking about the Find Your Match, John. I'm like, nigga, I bagged a bit after the shit went off. I bagged her when the joint went off. And then did a whole blind date with somebody else. So, your mean don't be the end of it all. Like, I know how to cook. I know how to jelly my shit. Like, I just know how to, like, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to do it in a way where it's not like I'm being desperate or annoying or strong. Or like, actually take the word strong out there. Like, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And it's an art to that. It's like, it really is an art. Because I could tell you to keep cooking it, and then she's like, yo, get this guy away from me. I'm about to call the cops. Because you don't know how to do it with some ease to it. Some like, where it come off natural, like you being yourself. You really like a daisical. And you charm her. That's the whole point of charm. Like, you charm her. She changed her mind in real time. She changes her mind in real time. Or gets swayed towards liking you. Like when she first seen you, she was like, she wasn't thinking much, or she walked past you a couple times, or whatever. Like, man, I used to be so cocky, and I don't even call it cockiness now because I just accept the truth. But I'm like, dog, give me one conversation with a bit, like. Gil, I appreciate the gifted sub. I'm like, bro, give me one phone call. Y'all know when I really would say this a lot in my old videos. Like, bro, give me one FaceTime. Give me one conversation. That's all I need. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm having that conversation. She getting a good sense of my personality, my sense of humor, a little bit of how I think, and what it's like to spend time with me. So from that, from a woman perspective, she like, oh, I really enjoyed that conversation. He was really funny. He was this or he was that. She starts telling her own self in her own head, like, I would enjoy more of this. Like, her mind can literally change in real time, chat. Like, that shit can change in real fucking time. You had like a 10% chance of background when you first introduced yourself or said hello or the conversation first started. But you done made her laugh like 2-3 times. You done been a little bit charming, a little charismatic. And she did not feel about you the same way she felt about you in the beginning of the conversation. That happens. People, we are human beings. We change our minds all the time. How to lead the conversation to the places you want it to go. If you don't know where you wanted to go, or if you ain't bold enough to take it there, then the answer to that question is no use to you. A lot of time y'all can't flirt because you think about what to say next instead of using what she say against her. Well, not against her. Towards your goal. Towards your goal. This is why your ear can be half your game, bro.